Man, today I was thinking of a story that I'd heard a million times, but instead of seeing the story as an overall story, today I actually put myself in the main character's shoes. Y'all excuse my shirt. I've been working and I got stains everywhere. Kennedy always fusses at me for it. So the story that I was thinking about was the story of a guy named Joseph. Joseph had this dream. And in that dream, he was saying, I'm going to rule. And Joseph went and told his brothers. His brothers threw him in a pit. We're going to kill him. But then they decided to sell him as a slave. So Joseph went and was a slave for this guy. The guy promotes him. And then the guy's wife, the guy's name was Potiphar, his wife falsely accuses Joseph for some not good stuff. He's thrown in prison, makes buddies with somebody, helps the guy out. The guy tells him, I'm going to remember you, forgets him. He hangs out in prison longer. And then finally there comes a time where he can do something for the king. Does it well, gets promoted to pretty much ruling Egypt. Crazy story, huh? But I started thinking about, man, Ryan, if you were Joseph, what would have happened? And I was thinking, first off, I'd say, you gave me this dream and we're walking in the opposite direction. I'm a slave now. That's not the dream you gave me. And then I'd say, man, I'm in prison now. That's not the dream. It's just getting worse. And Joseph had this, relationship with God. And I was thinking today, I said, I think if I'd have been Joseph, I'd have been looking back on my mistake. And I'd have said, I should have never told anybody this dream. You see, my friends, don't share your dreams with the people who are going to try and keep your dreams from coming to pass. Oftentimes there's people in this world that when we share what brings us life and what's exciting to us, they'll try and put you in bondage to where you'll never reach that dream. The cool thing in the story, though, is that despite his mess ups, despite the process of growing a man, Joseph reached the place he was called to be. So my friends, I hope that you reach your dreams, the dreams in your heart. And I pray that you'll have joy in those times. If you have a shot, love somebody. Bless you guys.